still love you. Just still love you. Just still love you. Just still love you.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be checking out a brand new release and music video for Pentagon's Cerberus, actually a song by Yuto, Kino, and Wooseok. I was definitely not expecting this until the initial announcements came out. I'm like, oh, a brand new unit, am I right? It seems like this might be hip-hop based, considering who's in this unit, and also the titling of the song Cerberus. It sounds like they came with maybe something fierce. I'm just guessing because I haven't seen the teasers at all, mind you, because you got the likes of Wooseok, Yuto, and Kino, and then you got Cerberus, of course, 3 heads on a dog from Greek mythology and stuff, usually a creature that protects the underworld or whatnot, if I recall correctly. But aside from that, let's just get into Pentagon's Yuto, Kino, and Wooseok's brand new song called Cerberus now, shall we? Alright, Pentagon's Yuto, Kino, and Wooseok's brand new song called Cerberus. I got the English captions on and all, let's go. Oh, right away with Wooseok. Oh, and the Yuto, loving the energy, the presence that they have in this. Oh, I really love like the echoing heavy 808 bass in this, but most importantly how they're delivering their lines. Watch out, yeah, we are Cerberus. Yeah, we are Cerberus. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, yeah, we are Cerberus. Yeah, we are Cerberus. But auto-tune is here. Oh. Wow. Just how they work off each other, the sampling of the whistling going on throughout the song. Straight fire. Everything is just like very hazy and fading, like trippy with effects. Huh. Wow, what an outro too to this MV. Cerberus by Pentagon's Yuto, Kino, and Wooseok. What a song. Where do I even begin with this? This is what I was sort of predicting, like a hip-hop track coming through, a hip-hop track that is very fierce, quite loud with it and all, and I think I totally dig this song. this is what I always love about Pentagon in general. They just know how to throw on a performance no matter what kind of vibe it's supposed to be for the certain respective song that they're performing. In this case, being very upfront with it, straight to the point, in your face and all. I totally dig this. It goes to show you, you know, they could do songs like this. Next thing you know, they can just do straight up like pop ballads or hyper ballads, ballads in general, and such like that. But wow, this was such a straight fire hip hop song by these three boys. I feel like I really love how it starts with Wooseok right away. It doesn't take time to really pick up, and then it goes into Yuto, and his kind of delivery switches things up, and then Kino as well. You can tell they do have the presence throughout this entire MV, but they have their own individual kind of aura to them, the swagger that they kind of show and all, and the fierceness that they kind of show at all. It really is such a fun performance, yet so daring at the same time. I would have to say this song may not be like a crazy like 10 out of 10 upon first listen, mind you. I think that's just due to how I feel about it longevity wise, and upon first listen, seeing if I could listen to this a ton of times on repeat. I don't think I can necessarily listen to something like this a ton on repeat, mind you, but I feel like this has like a good amount of longevity to listen to here and there, and then in some selective playlists as well. And I think that's really due to some parts such as the hooks. I would just say straight up the hooks are not completely apparent and something that you could really munch on and really remember. I think more so what keeps us engaged is how they deliver themselves in this song and project their rap verses in this song, and how they work off of each other, and the lyrics that they came through for the specific ones. So even though the hooks may be lacking, I think everything else was just great in this song and all. I think this was a great unit as well to come through, because not many times I am amazed by units, not gonna lie. Everyone from respective groups, whether it's a boy group or a girl group, it's honestly hit or miss for me when it comes to units. But in this case, I think this has to be one of the best units coming out from a respective any group, any artist, any group, I should say, in the K-pop industry at the moment, and I gotta commend them for that. But let me bring up the MV again and break down some parts in the song and the music video that I truly loved, despite it being quite short. And I think even though it is quite short, I think it is very effective in how straight to the point it is, and how loud and, you know, really rap heavy this song is. So let's just start from the beginning. So when we first heard this heavy bass, I'm like, ooh, I am already digging this already, how it's kicking off like that, the doo-doo, 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 and then Wooseok comes in on the beat. It was just so clever with it, and I feel like we should hear more of this kind of heavy bass from Pentagon in general, not necessarily from this unit, but by the entire group. It would be amazing to hear more sort of this kind of heavy bass or an 808 bass being used. And we actually heard a bit of it throughout some of their B-sides in their latest album, actually. In case y'all didn't see my first listen to their latest album, be sure to do so, because I heard a bit of it here and there, but now it's very heavy and apparent and echoey in terms of how it was done, in terms of in this song, I should say. But let's just continue this. Just how he expresses himself, the gesticulations that he does in this MV. And I really love how in this part, from the what is it called, the intro, yes, into verse 1. I love how bit of the hi-hat with the bass though. Life is the same as RPG game, and it's set with pain. This part we got sampling of like an 8-bit video game here, slashing of the sword. It was nice and clever to add these kind of samplings, but believe it or not, there was multiple samplings used in this actually. Hey. I thought this was very clever when I saw this upon first listen. The lyrics, hearing it right here. Kids all these days are all too common. Ooh, I can do it in Japanese as well. Ooh, what a flex! What a flex, man. Hey, he can though. He can. Man's just so versatile with it. And I love how when we get into Kino, he's more so sinister with it, you know what I'm saying? They have their own different kind of styles, different kind of flows, and I love how it all balances out and complements each other's rap verses and all. But I love how sinister Kino comes in on this beat. Netflix and chill. Z. Love the rhyme scheme going on from him. Now he drags his lines. And I feel like what really adds to the tension and like the hype in this song is really the close-up shots that they're doing on the members here. I really love the close-up shots on them. Watch out, yeah, we are Cerberus. Yeah, we are Cerberus. And the After Effects work that they did on this MV. The whistling. Man. Oh. The knocking. The constant whistling sampling, you know what I'm saying? Multiple samplings were used in this for sure. Just a straight up headbanger, this one. And this is where, to wrap things up, the sort of whispering, creeping kind of manner of the delivery of the vocals and the fading of the scenes and the members and everything being so hazy and trippy and all, as almost if they're drunk or something. Really love the play on words with our rock, right? That was really clever too at the end here, how the starting of the car with the instrumental. Love the aesthetics done in this MV as well, but wow, I would love to see more from this unit, and maybe coming through with another hip-hop track, not necessarily with the same like heavy bass, but maybe a good mix of 808 bass and like trap sounds coming out with a really great, memorable hook and all. But all in all, I feel like this is a great song, like an 8.5 out of 10, and that's actually a huge thing for me because, like I said earlier, units are hit or miss for me, unfortunately, when it comes to boy groups and girl groups. They either really hit the mark, hit it like a 8.59 or a 10 out of 10 even, or just hit the mark. But I feel like Pentagon's Yuto, Kino, and Wooseok really hit the mark for me on this one. I could still see myself listening to this song, not necessarily on repeat, but in the rotation here and there, and for selective kind of playlists. And I can totally see myself watching this MV again, as it's so fun with it, with the editing, how everything was shot close up on the members' faces, the aesthetics and all, the styling too of the members and all. I think the gesticulations add so much, how they express themselves and all, and go crazy with it in the music video. But y'all, let me know your thoughts about this particular release here by Pentagon's Yuto, Kino, and Wooseok themselves, called Cerberus. I'm also seeing a recommendation on the side here, Kino Poison. I might have to check that out. We shall see. Let me know if I should. But aside from that, take care, everyone. Be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much. And just warms my heart connecting with y'all about Pentagon. And as I also say throughout my videos, be sure to have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. This has been Garrison, and peace.